Luckily, everyone in our vehicle survived. But we are very aware and saddened that many do not survive motor vehicle accidents of this magnitude.
Last summer, the Jackson family was on a backpacking trip. As they were driving, a car tried to pass a semi, hitting the Jacksons head on. Everyone in the family's car survived, but they had serious injuries. And now they're hoping that their story will inspire others to be safer on the road. I'm joined now by the family. We've got Trevor, Shantae Jackson, and their kids. We've got Owen and Cameron. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you. I know you guys had a big press conference this morning, but we wanted to dive in a little bit more on your story. Why don't you walk us through what happened? Kind of take us back to that moment.
Yeah, Cameron and Owen had earned really good grades that year, and as a reward, we were going to take them backpacking, a fun family trip with just them, not our other children. And we had gotten in the car and started heading out, stopped for lunch, and about 20 minutes later, little did we know that our life would be forever changed.
Yeah. Who was behind the wheel? Who?
I was.
Okay, I know that's hard to relive that moment. What in your mind happened? What transpired in those few seconds?
I honestly don't really remember a lot just because of the injuries and
Right.
a little bit of memory loss. But I think kind of the message that we're trying to share is that even if those moments happen, that if you wear your seatbelt and you're prepared for those, that you can react in a way that you can be the difference. Because I think in our case, it was maybe inches that somebody could have lost their life.
Your families, I mean, it could have changed in a second. And you two guys, you're twins.
Yeah.
Owen, correct?
Yeah.
You ended up in a coma.
Yeah.
So you don't even remember a lot of what happened there.
I remember getting in the car at home, and then that's all I remember.
You remember getting in the car at home?
Yeah.
As brother here, your twin brother is in the hospital. You were conscious.
Yeah, I remember it a lot more. I remember just waking up and seeing my dad being stuck in the car. I remember seeing my ankle being all twisted, and I remember seeing my mom's face all bloodied up, and it was really scary.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's a lot. Is that what the scar from the head is from?
No, that's from something separate.
Oh, what did you do to him?
He's got a nice scar on his head.
Oh my goodness, right.
Yeah.
So you guys, okay, you've lived through this, the recovery process. How long, Mom, did this take for you guys to really feel like you fully recovered?
We're not there yet.
You're still not there?
No, yeah. Trevor just had surgery a few weeks ago. I've got one coming up. We are still in the thick of it and just making it day by day.
Wow, you guys, you're young. How did this impact you? We'll start over here.
I don't know. I just think I'm more aware, even just as a pedestrian, just on the roads.
You're more aware of all of it.
Yeah. And even if I'm not the one driving, I'm still kind of like more cautious of the other cars.
I'm
seeing
sure.
what they're gonna do.
I'm sure. Is it tough to get in a car?
No, it's not hard.
Right. You're able to do that. What about you? How did it impact you?
For being in a car, it's extremely hard for me. I mean, since I was more conscious and I saw a lot more of the traumatic stuff, it was a lot harder for me to get back into a car. But it affected me just to see my family in a state like that made it a lot more scary. And I think, I mean, on the flip side, I mean, it was good to like be closer to all of them. I mean,
really
recognizing that, yeah. But of course, driving with a learner's permit and everything else like that, it just makes you more aware and realizes that some things just aren't as important to save time for.
Yeah, Mom and Dad, you got two kids here ready to drive, and now you've already been through something so tough. What do you want other drivers to realize? As somebody who's been through something where you almost lost all four of you.
Yeah, I think it's just that your actions on the road just don't affect you, that we're kind of like a community driving down the roads together, that just being safe also keeps everyone else safe as well. It's not just, it's my own life and I'll do what I want, that there are other people that are impacted by your decisions.
I think about that every time I get behind the wheel. It is not just me. What if I hurt somebody else's beautiful children? I mean, you've got to think of it that way. And Mom, what about you? What's your resounding message? What do you walk away thinking and wanting people to know?
I definitely want people to be more aware of their speed and to recognize that wearing seatbelts does save, it saved our lives, and it can save their lives. And you know, as I have new drivers going out there, sometimes they're not ready, and learning how to do things. Be patient with those people. They're doing their best, and they're trying to figure things out as well. And we are a community out on that road.
There's no reason we need to be speeding everywhere these days, you guys, right? We don't.
No.
We don't need to be doing it. Take our time, get there safely.
We'd rather get there than not at all.
Exactly. Well, thank you for being here. I know it's been a long road for you, and it's still going. So we wish you the very best with your recovery, and keep sharing your story, because hopefully it changes somebody's decision as they get behind the wheel. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, the 100 Deadliest Days of Summer may be wrapping up, but we are committed to keeping Utah's roads safe. So keep it right here on KSL, and visit our website, ksltv.com. We have got all kinds of stories there. Matt, you've seen them throughout the summer as we've been doing them. Just so many reminders. We need to slow down, we need to buckle up, and we need to drive safe.